I told you a week and a half ago I was in Arizona. I flew in Sunday evening, and it was a Mikveh USA event. I was speaking for Mikveh USA. It was about marriage. That was the thing. And then I was planning to fly out Monday morning. I was scheduled to leave Monday morning. So Miriam said to me, "Oh, why don't you take an extra day? Take a day. Just like, you're already out in Arizona. The weather's nice. You could escape the freezer. Here we are, in Toronto. Go get a little bit of warmth and take a day." It's like, I can't take a day. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I can take a day. Just like, I have time, I have things to do. Like, I just take off. No. So we arrive 4:15 in the evening. The event is 5 o'clock in the evening, and I'm scheduled to leave the hotel the next morning. The event ends 10 o'clock at night, and I go to check into my room. And I walk into this place. Yeah, now I look. It's just so you know, this resort was called the Savannah Wellness Center. It was not a hotel. It was a wellness center. Has anyone been to a wellness center? You don't have to answer the question. If you haven't, definitely worth going. A wellness center. And it was in a place called Carefree, Arizona. It's a real place. Carefree, Arizona, that's the town. And I walk into this lobby, and everything is all white. And fireplace is burning. Everything's very clean. It has that delicious hotel smell. You walk in, and it's very tranquil. And the lady at the front desk says, "Welcome to the Savannah Wellness Center." And I was like, "Thanks." And she says, "We're here to support you on your journey." I said, "A journey? I got a flight in the morning. I'm just a hotel room, that's it." She says, "Here's your journal. As you set your intentions in the morning, you can join us for our morning intention setting ritual. We have one at the end of the day that closes the day as well. And throughout the day, you'll notice the plethora of classes. You can join our meditation, early morning meditations throughout the day, the morning, the afternoon. Then we have this and that and all kinds of stuff." I'm like, this lady's on drugs. Everybody's so relaxed and so peaceful. I mean, what's going on over here? Like, this place is like slow motion, like 0.5 speed, but it wasn't WhatsApp. It was like everybody around. Everybody was so slow. "This is David. He's going to walk you to your room." Okay, thank you. And we start going there. I get to my room, and very sterile looking, everything very white. Again, I was in a hospital or a hotel, but very white, and just big bed in the middle, and facing cactuses. Like, that was the view. It was just cactuses and like desert out in front. And then on the coffee table, there's just a bag. And I'm like, I wonder what's this bag. So I walk up to the bag. I look at the tag on the bag. It says, "The art and mindfulness of stacking stones." So it's stacking stones. So I'm like, what is this? So I open up the bag. I pour out the rocks, and then I read the instructions. It says how there's a certain tranquility in stacking stones. I'm like, what kind of crazy people stack stones? But then I'm like looking around, I'm like, nobody's here. All right, we're going to stack the stone. So I'm like, I follow the instructions. Mindfulness, listening to the sounds as you stack the stones. Stacking, little ones, little ones. I finished, I look at it, I said, that was really nice. That was actually quite relaxing. I never thought to stack the stones before. Wow. All right, but I'm out of here. I got chakras in the morning, I got to daven, I got my dinner, and I leave this place. Crazy place, right? I wake up in the morning, and I see my flight is delayed by 2 hours. And here I am, like, I don't have time for this. I got to get out of here. The flight is delayed. I'm like, what am I going to do now? And I see, I was like, all right, we're going to the morning meditation. And I go, you're in the middle of you're Carefree, Arizona, at a wellness retreat, and they're having all these meditations. So I'm going. So I walk into the wrong room. You don't walk in the wrong room. Anyway, and then I finally find my way to the meditation room and you walk in, and it's, so tranquil in there. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure half the place was sleeping. it's like, it's kind of dark, the right lighting and the right trees and the right sounds and the right everything. And and everybody's sitting, everybody has like a blanket over them, sitting in their chair. Like, it's very like, and I'm like, all right, I sit down in my seat and I start joining them. It wasn't this and it wasn't this. It was just like mindfulness and like calm and whatever. And at the end, I'm like, that was amazing. I don't want to get up. I'm like, forget the flight. This is great. I come back. All right, got to get out of here now. My flight is late another 2 hours, another 2 hours. In the end, my flight was like 5-6 hours. And I'm like, I'm literally stuck in the wellness retreat for hours. And long story short, I have to tell you that if Hashem left it up to me, which he did initially, I would not have stayed there, not even for an extra hour. Because who has time for this stuff? I don't have time for that. I'm not stacking rocks or relaxing meditation and stopping and thinking and pausing and not going to accomplish the next thing. Who has time for that? I don't have time for that. And so when Hashem left it to me, right, I'm out of here in a second. And Hashem's like, Sytner, you're not going anywhere so fast. Sit down. Relax. Right? And then I just spent the rest of the morning just sort of walking around the desert, walking around the mountain, the cactuses and everything. It's beautiful. Now, it doesn't mean a person has to go to Carefree Arizona to be able to have a little bit of space. But the lesson is a critical lesson that we see from Moshe Rabbeinu. He's the leader. Why? Because he had the nevuah. He's the one who talked to Hashem. Why? Because he had the ability to have his baididus. He had that time. He had that tranquility. And he was able to create that connection to Hashem through that. Okay, so you can't go to Carefree Arizona. But 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, just in a little quiet, go talk to Hashem. Take a little break. You don't have to do. Speak, think to Hashem, talk to Hashem, connect to Hashem in your own way. It doesn't have to be through Tehillim or a sitter. You can talk to Hashem. I'm not saying you're going to get nevuah. But what we see is that there's a power in getting off the treadmill of life for like 5 minutes and connecting to yourself, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Like there's a power in that.